So of course, looking in, you've got home ice here this weekend. Welcome in Ferris State. Kind of what are you looking at for this first week of the playoffs?
Well, getting home ice was the goal, so we're happy that we accomplished that. Finishing third place, even though we didn't have the win-loss record we wanted the past weekend, but finishing third place at the end of the day is a positive for our group, and being able to play a first round series at Slater Family Arena is a really good thing. So we're excited about that.
Looking at Ferris State, of course, this is going to be your fifth time seeing them this season. Giesbrecht is a big force out back on that defensive end. What are you guys looking at defensively to try to break through?
We've had really good 4 game series with them, and the games are good. We know the games are going to be close. Both teams probably have a pretty good idea of what the other team is going to do. Maybe make a couple minor changes here or there, but for the most part, there'll be familiarity between the two programs. We know that Ferris State is a team whose goaltending has been really good for most of the year, and they're a team that plays hard. It wasn't too long ago we had the series here with them, so pretty familiar. And you're right, Giesbrecht has had a really good year, and we're going to have to play well to win.
This past weekend, we saw Max Quill go out early in that first game due to injury, and then you ran 5 defenders the next night. Do we have any update here for this upcoming weekend?
Max is improving. Hopefully he improves sooner than later. That's really all I can tell you on Max, and we're gonna put the group out there that we feel gives us the best chance to win on the weekend, and hopefully Max is a part of that.
Obviously, these, kind of a little bit of a tough stretch recently, these last 8 games, but what's maybe the biggest takeaway from, this recent stretch that can maybe help you out here going into this weekend?
Yeah, you look at the second half, and we've had, we won more than we lost in the second half. We had a 6-game win streak, and then we've had some positives the second half, and we've played a bunch of close games. And we feel like this second half has been good preparation for the playoffs because we've been in a lot of close games and hard-fought series, which that's what the playoffs are going to be. It wasn't just 3 weekends ago where we went up to Michigan Tech and played really, really well on Friday and won against a team that was as hot as anybody in the country, and then had a really good game the next night, and then had an off weekend, and then had 2 good games against Northern. It wasn't. We're disappointed with where we ended up in terms of points in our league because we felt like we left some points on the table the last 4 or 5 weeks. But it wasn't because we didn't play hard or we weren't in games. We've been in games. We just haven't found a way to either finish a game off or continue the momentum. So we're just looking to learn from those experiences and those opportunities, and hopefully move forward this weekend and being ready to go.
When talking to some of your guys, it seems like a lot of them are actually like uplifted and positive. It seems like you guys quickly got over that little stint at the end there. Have you guys maintained that positivity among your team?
Well, there's really nothing we can do about. We can't do anything about our Western Michigan series. We can't do anything about our game versus USA. All the games of the 34 we've played up to this point, there's nothing we can do about them. What we can do is get ready to go this weekend, and again, our guys know that we're playing a team that we're familiar with. We're playing a team that we played 4 times, so it's not like we only played them on the road 2 games and we didn't get a chance to play them at home. So I agree, they're excited, and we told them, listen, fellas, this is kind of cliche, but it's a fresh start, and we've been talking about playoff hockey for a long time. I believe our guys are excited, and the attitude's good because they're comfortable in this situation. They understand what this weekend's going to be like. I don't think they're at all unfamiliar with how things will go this weekend. We know that Ferris State is going to come in and play really hard. Mm-hmm. We know that chances are the games are going to be close, and we know that we're going to need to limit some of the mistakes we've made and continue to do things we've done well, and be in this thing together and stay patient and stay positive, and if we do that, we're going to have a chance to have success this weekend.
And I assume playing in front of a home ice crowd, it just elevates that.
Yeah, the goal all year was to finish in the top 4 and play at home at Slater Family Arena for the first round of the playoffs, and we achieved that. So that's a positive too. That's something they can be proud of. Like I said, we didn't honor our seniors on Friday with a win. We didn't close out the regular season with a win, but we played well. We finished third in the league, which is higher than we finished last year and higher than is it ideal and what we absolutely wanted? Was it the goal? No, but we finished third place in our league and we got home ice, and our guys should be proud of that and be excited about the opportunity.
Anything on Zoom, Peter?
Yeah, first, congratulations on a good season. I'm sure you're quite proud of it, and I'm sure the boys are too. A couple things. What do you perceive as the keys to winning this series against Michigan? Paris State.
Yeah, well, thanks, Peter. We're proud of our guys for a lot of reasons. We're proud of their effort. We're proud of their engagement in our community. We're proud of how they value the program and how they take responsibility in being a steward of our program in terms of the winning and losing. I don't think anybody who's here on a daily basis in our locker room or in our offices is ever going to win enough, but we've got opportunity here. And so moving forward with Ferris State, the keys at this time of the year, Peter, we need to get goaltending is going to be important. There's no better recipe for success in the playoffs than getting good goaltending. We're going to need to stay disciplined, and that discipline isn't just a bad decision taking a penalty. That discipline is making sure you're aware of what's going on when you're out there and you're in the right spot and you're doing things from a system standpoint. And the discipline is going to need to be staying within our system and disciplining yourself to stay patient and stay positive, all those kinds of things. So discipline will be a big thing, and then limiting mistakes. College hockey is always difficult in terms both teams. Rarely do you have series or games where both teams don't play hard. So we're going to need to limit our mistakes, and a lot of times the team who makes the least amount of mistakes or the least big mistakes is the team that has success. So those are some things that we're talking about this week, and then as the week goes on, we're starting to get into some of the system things and some of the maybe unique things that we might have to do this week for Ferris State.
Okay, well, getting home ice advantage, probably the biggest thing about that, not only the crowd, but is getting the last change. Are you looking at potentially having some specific line matchups, or what I even deem more important are defensive matchups against their certain lines?
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit today, and we're going to talk about that more as a staff here this afternoon. But yeah, we want to make sure we're putting our players in a position to be successful, and if there are certain matchups that we feel like are advantageous to us, with the last change, we can dictate some of that stuff. And you're right. Whether sometimes it's a line you want out against a certain other line, and sometimes it's a D pair you want out against a certain line, or a line you want out against their certain D pair. So we'll put together what we feel like is the best way to attack that. But ultimately, what we're going to need is everybody who's dressed and available this weekend to play at a high level, and we want to play a bunch of guys. We don't want to ride, we don't want to have to shorten our bench. We'd like to actually play more guys if we could.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Peter.